Okay, we are live now. Hopefully we don't have any more disconnects. We'll see. Not another night like that. And all right, hang on. Are we gonna do this again? I hope not. Let's see what happens. If it does it again, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, my hair's being silly today. My hair's being silly. All right, so earlier today I restarted my my router. So hey, Kantan, how's it going? We may be having technical issues again tonight, but hopefully not. We'll see what happens. All right, so yeah, let's see here. I gotta get this down here. All right, so yeah, doing well. It's really hot today. Super hot for yesterday and today. Hot, hot, hot. But I hope that everybody is staying cool, staying indoors under the nice air conditioning. I actually need to turn my air conditioning down a little bit because it's a little warm. So, all right, so let's see. Earlier today I did something new. So we're kind of doing new things always. Hey, Kazumi. So we're always doing new things here at the lab. And one of the new things that I'm trying is, you may know that I've been studying Japanese, of course, because I live in Japan. But yeah, so what I did is I've taken the book that I used in the class that I took, and what I've done is I have gone back to chapter 1, and I'm going back to basics. I think it's really important. Yeah, I did get my hair cut. So Kazumi noticed my new hair. Yeah, so it's nice, got the good angle, beautiful. I got the summer cut again. Oh, I'm yelling into my thing. I'm trying to watch my audio levels because I speak loudly sometimes. I'm trying to keep it to where I'm not yelling at you guys. Thank you. Kazumi says it's nice. Thank you so much. I like it too. So yeah, really nice. Got it cut and colored. So all my grays have gone away. Yeah, but it's so hot that my hair's kind of drooping a little bit. But yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on my audio levels, looking over in OBS Studio. So what I did earlier today is I took my book and I want to keep track of my language learning progress. So of course I can speak some Japanese, and some things are better than others. I still have trouble. I've been studying and practicing Japanese since maybe 1997, 1998. So it's been a long time. But I still get tripped up on silly things like, you know, say 25, and I'm like, need you go. Okay, now say 19. Jukyu. So I have to really think about it. And I made a YouTube video. I tried to do it live, and then I had connection problems. So I decided against that, and I just made a recording. It's about 30 minutes, and I went through the basic greetings, and what else did I go through? So the basic greetings, numbers, and the first kind of little conversation that they had. And in the beginning of every single text, you know there's going to be like, nice to meet you. Like, I know how to say nice to meet you. Thank you so much. But every textbook has the same thing. So, whatever. But yeah, so I did that, and it took about a half an hour. I did grammar point 1, which was, X, Y, B, or A, Y, B, this. So that's fine. I did another experiment today, and I put a notice on my Instagram page, maybe you've seen it, where I kind of called people to watch tonight, but so far it's only Kazumi and Kanchan, so we'll see what happens. I love you guys though. You guys are awesome, and honestly, you keep me going, because it's not, I mean, I love to talk, and I know that the material that I'm giving is helping people, but when I'm just sitting by myself, it's a little lonely. So I really appreciate you guys coming out every week. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. Okay? So yes, thank you so much. It really makes a difference to me. So, and keeps me going, keeps my heart into it. Yeah, I'm hoping, I'm wishing more and more people to like notice what I'm doing, because I don't know, I feel like I can help so many people if they find me. That's the problem, is people finding and connecting with me. So so yeah, actually today I'm not wearing my ring. So yes, my husband's in trouble. No, he's not in trouble. So you probably remember when I had the breast problem, and it turned out it wasn't cancer, it was just some sort of strange infection. And I think I have another strange infection in my ring finger. So annoying. And the reason I think this is that, so my fingers are very fat, but comparing ring fingers, this one is a little bit bigger, and right now it's okay, but before it's a little bit pink, so I'm not sure if that's irritation, caused by an infection. So I just don't know. But I figured I would just leave my ring off for a few days and see if it gets better. So probably what will happen is it'll just go away by itself. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. So yes. I was watching, okay, so, I've been in Japan since November of 2014, but when I was in the US, I watched Japanese television every day. In the US, I watched Japanese television every day for over 20 years. It was pretty expensive, and at times it was difficult to afford that one channel. It's like one channel. But because I really love Japan, I wanted to experience as much as possible while I was overseas. So one of the things that I follow is kind of characters, like, I used to love Hard Gay. I used to love Hard Gay. He's like, say, and then he went to the Yahoo Japan offices and caused trouble. It was very, very funny. I loved, HG Razor Ramon, loved him, with Smap and Shingo Mama, and, I follow these kind of characters. Tonight, I discovered, not really, because really, a really, like, not old character. I mean, how can I explain? Not an old character, but Gorie Chan. It was, there was a program on TV, and it was Gorie Chan doing Pekori Night. for the year. So it was like, oh, 15 years it's been since, you know, Gorie-chan had released, you know, Pekori Night. And the funny thing is, I did not remember Gorie-chan at all. At all. But I knew Pekori Night. I knew the song Pekori Night. And I also knew the Mickey song that she did. Or she or he. I don't know. Do we call Gorie-chan boy or girl? Maybe girl? Because Chan? I don't know. So if somebody knows, please tell me, because I want to know the proper way to talk about Gorie-chan. Anyways, Gorie-chan is really amazing. I saw some old comedy drama, conte maybe? I don't know. Super funny, and Gorie-chan can do some good stunts. So I was really, really impressed by their, oh, my hair is driving me crazy. Sorry. I just got my hair cut. I don't want it to drive me crazy. Phew. There we go. That's much better. Now it's fluffy. Yes. So Gorie-chan, and absolutely fantastic stunts, and was flipping around and did like a backflip off of a swing. So cool. So I'm an instant fan. So yeah, I love Gorie-chan. Gorie-chan is fantastic. Yeah, so Gorie-chan and two other comedians did an updated version of Pekori Night for 2021. So they did that, and it was pretty amazing. I watched that just before coming downstairs to work on my slides. So yeah, it's amazing. Anyways, all right, let's get started, because I don't think anybody else is coming. That's fine. They'll catch it later. All right. First, all right. Okay. So first we have sleazy or shady. Do you know what this means? So I have my coffee today too. Yum, yum, yum. So whenever I think of that somebody is sleazy or shady, I feel like they're like ayashi. So they're a little suspicious. I was talking to my student online. So we had a Zoom lesson, and we don't do notes in the lesson. We do notes. I send him notes online, and it was so funny because there, if you do a stamp search for shady, one of the things came on, and he was like, man with sunglasses and smoking with a long coat. Yeah, so he was the shady guy, like some kind of mobster. So yeah, so sleazy and shady. I don't remember. I think the context was talking about business and how some businesses are a little like unethical. So they're not ethical, they're unethical. And that can be kind of sleazy or shady. Okay? And then next, we were using, so then we were talking about outsourcing. So, that's right. My student had cut his hand, and we were talking about different Band-Aid brand bandages. So that's how we got to talking about outsourcing. I don't know about the shady. I don't know where that came from. But anyways, I don't think it was that. So outsource, and of course, so, you know, he said that outsource is the same in Japanese as it is in English. But we came up with a pretty complicated sentence. So I want to share that sentence with you and see if you can kind of piece together how we came about this sentence, how we were able to form this sentence, okay? And I want you to be able to understand all of the different pieces, okay? So we have Johnson & Johnson outsources the manufacture of its Japan Band-Aids to Hungary. Okay, so that means the company, Johnson & Johnson, outsources the manufacture, the making of it's Japan Band-Aids, not the US ones. I don't know where the US ones are made. To Hungary. So from Hungary to Japan. So I believe Johnson & Johnson is an American company. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's an American company. So yes, so Johnson & Johnson outsources the manufacture of its Japan Band-Aids to Hungary. Oh, I have a new mix on my Spotify today. So it's was like Lo-Fi Study Beats 2021. So it was pretty good. But the track that came on just before was a little weird. Had a lot of speaking. I'm like, I don't want speaking when I'm trying to focus. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. So next, yeah, we were talking about, so we were talking about different bandages, and so he called he was using on his finger because he cut his finger while cutting things, fruit, I think. So he cut his finger, and he used a Band-Aid brand. It's a Kizu Power Pad. Okay, so a cut power pad. We don't call it that. We have the ones. I wonder if I saved it. I think I just copied it. No, I think I just copied it. Anyways, so yeah, but we have it's something like water block or something, or hydro block. So hydro is water. So it's a water block. So it's a waterproof bandage basically. And it's those ones that you can put on and then you don't have to touch it for like 1 week. It's fantastic. Those are great. I love those. Yeah, so that's what he had put. So we started talking about knives and how they're extremely sharp. So first, every kitchen should have a chef's knife. There's basically 3 knives that you should really have in your kitchen. You don't really need any more. A chef's knife, a serrated knife, and a paring knife. So I didn't put paring knife on here though. But a paring knife is just a small, it's basically a fruit cutting knife. So, but you don't need such a big knife to do that. So a chef's knife, I just chose one off of the internet just to kind of give a general idea in case somebody doesn't understand what a chef's knife looks like. There it is. So it's just it's a pretty big blade. You can see the handle on there, and it's big. You can rock it, and you can cut many, many, many different things. It's a very good all-purpose cutting tool for the kitchen. Okay. And next we have a serrated knife. So what does this mean, serrated? What does serrated mean? I'm gonna take a sip of coffee while you think about it. Any ideas? Serrated. Serrated. So basically, I think Japanese, I think my student told me that Japanese people call it like a saw. So we have here where we have, see the little boop, 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 boop on the edge of the blade. And that's what we call the it's the serrated part. So yeah, so that one's good for bread. You can really cut through very nicely. My student cut himself with his chef's knife, so I said, well, at least it wasn't a serrated knife because it would hurt more, I think. But yeah, blades in Japan are really, yeah, they're actually very, very sharp. We still have it. We have a bread knife that we bought for like 400 yen, super cheap, just something to buy. Or, just something to cut bread with. And I cut the heck out of my hand. It was crazy. In the US, hot dog buns are always pre-sliced. So we don't have to worry about slicing the bread. The only time we use like a bread knife is if we bake bread by ourselves, we have to cut it. Or maybe if you go to like a farmer's market or something and you just buy a big crusty loaf of bread, maybe like a big round bread, like a sourdough or something, then you need a bread knife, because they're not going to, the purpose of those kind of places is they baked it for you. They're not going to cut it for you. Because also some people enjoy tearing the bread instead of cutting it. So depending on what your purpose is, some people like to make like a bread soup bowl. So that's where you cut the top of the round bread, and then you scoop out the soft bread on the inside, and then you fill that thing with soup. Have you ever had a bread bowl, a soup with a bread bowl? It's pretty interesting. Actually, my very first real job, because I was a babysitter before then, but my first job with a paycheck was actually I worked in fast food at a theme park for 6 days. That was it. Technically I did quit. But, 6 days, that was tough. I haven't worked in the food industry since then. It's a tough industry, I gotta tell you. At that time, I really didn't like seafood, and it was good though, because I worked at a fast food seafood shop. So I didn't want to eat anything. It would have been like really tempting to maybe eat something while working if it was something I liked, like pizza or something. But it was the seafood shop, so I was like, I don't really want to eat that. One of the things that we specialized in were these sourdough bread bowls with clam chowder inside. They were very, very popular, and it was funny because, because we would, in preparation, we would cut the tops off and scoop out the soft insides. And if I remember correctly, I was 16 at the time, so this was a long time ago. I think we would throw the soft bread, not throw it away, not in the garbage, but I think we would throw it in the bin where they would take that and sell it to like a farm to feed to pigs and things. Yeah, I think it just went in food scraps, like food garbage. Oh my god, mottainai! Just beautiful bread loaves. And I love, my favorite part of bread has always been that soft inside. So yeah, I think I remember throwing that bread for pigs. Was like, I want some bread. But of course we couldn't eat it. So yeah, after the 6 days, it was my first day off, and my mom and I, we went to visit my uncle. And my uncle lived a little bit far from us, maybe about 90 minutes away. And coming back from visiting him, a man just made this blind turn, and it was completely his fault, but we got into a severe car crash. It was bad, but yeah. So actually the police officer that was on the scene, he said that if we weren't wearing our seat belts, then we would have died. So it was a big truck, and well, it was, I'll tell you guys about it next time. I'll have better pictures for you so you can kind of visualize. I don't have any pictures from the wreck. Yeah, I don't have any pictures from that wreck. Oh, it's too bad. I like wreck pictures for some reason. I'm weird. But, yeah, anyways. So, yeah. But it was, so yeah, I had to quit my job because my body was messed up. Like, I didn't have any broken bones, but my neck was hurting a lot. My back was hurting. I had lots of pain. Yeah, 16 years old. Yep. Now still causing me problems. Yay! Yeah, but oh well. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, he cut himself with a chef's knife, not with a serrated knife. Oh, it didn't do my emojis this time. Oh no. So yeah, so Japanese English alert. Boo 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 boo. Okay, let's take a look. So blind touch. So for typing, right? So we say touch typing. Touch typing. So blind touch. So someone is blind and they're touching something. To me, that doesn't sound like it's for typing. So if I hear touch typing, okay. Yes. So yeah. We can also say typing home row. So when we type home row, let's see, we have this, I'm looking at my keyboard now, and if you look at your keyboards, the letters F and J should have a little raised thing. I have a little bar on each of mine, and that way you can reset your fingers. And that row we call home row, because your fingers go up and they go down and they return to the home. So home row. Yes. So we type home row. I don't type home row. I type my own way. So if you've ever seen me type, yeah, I can type well and I can type pretty accurately when I need to. But yeah, it's my own way. Made it up when I was 16, 15, 16. I was in high school. Made it up myself. I can't type home row because it will actually hurt my wrists. Yeah, so I don't. I type my own way. All right, okay. Finger names. Here's Jack and Jill and up the hill. And no, just kidding. Okay, so finger names. Okay, so we have 4 fingers and a thumb, right? So, I give it away. So here's our fingers, right? And which one, we have certain names for these, okay? So this one is the thumb. Take a look at yours. See, mine goes like this. What does yours do? Is yours straight like this, or does it bend back like mine? It's one of those genetic things. So it's either this or straight up. Just depends on the person. All right, so that's our thumb. Next, we have 2 names for this finger. So one is the pointer finger. Point, look here, look over there, look at you, pointer finger, okay? We can also call it, when you're thinking about filing, your index finger, okay? How about this guy? This guy's really easy. Middle. So you got 2, middle, the middle finger. Hey! Yuko's here. Hi, Yuko. I miss you. I miss you a lot. Really do. Talking about fingers, okay? So I got the middle finger. This one, of course, ring finger. Gee, I wonder why, because your ring goes on it. And last one, this one has 2 names as well. So this one is the pinky, so pinky or pinky finger, or little finger, my little finger, okay? Sometimes we call it the baby, your baby finger, but not so often, but sometimes, okay? So yeah, so there you have it. So you got your thumb, your pointer or your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky or your little finger. We use the same names for our toes. So we got fingers and toes, not foot fingers, okay? So our fingers and toes, except for what would be the thumb, we call it our big toe. So you have your big toe, your index toe, or your second toe, your middle toe, your ring toe, and your baby toe. Baby toe or little toe. Yeah, either way. Yes. So yes, that's the names. Okay. Let's say it better. Okay, we have that sounds good. I hear this quite often. I hear this often. How can we say this better? Any ideas? It's a really simple change. Okay? What changed? So instead of that sounds good, because that's so okay, let's go back. Because I want to tell you why. What does this really say? This really says that is sounds good. So when you think about it this way, wait, that doesn't sound right. That is sounds good? No. Okay. So we're going to change it to that sounds good. That sounds good. Okay? All right. We have more. More. Okay. How about this one? When I was a teenager, one word needs to be changed. Which one? When I was a teenager, any ideas? Everybody's being shy. Everybody's shy. You shy guys. All right. Okay, what changed? When I was a teenager. So when I was in teenager, so it means here's a teenager, you're inside. Whoa, get out of the teenager. Yes. So when I was a teenager, okay? Or you can say in my teenage years, because in my teenage years, okay, it's the same kind of idea. All right. And we can use this many different ways. So when I was a teenager, when I was a kid, when I was 5 years old, okay? So we have to say or 5 years old, okay? Let's see, when I was a student, when I was working at ABC Company, okay? So we have to be careful what we're saying after when I was, okay? All right, what do we got next? This one I hear so often. I imaged. No. Image, okay, why not? Why is this incorrect? Image is not a verb. It is not a verb, it is a noun. We cannot force a noun to be a verb. It doesn't work. Okay? You can take this and change it a little bit and then it becomes correct. Okay? Let's see if you can, well, yeah. I imagined. So I imagined, yes! Kazumi, very good, she got it. Imagined, very good. Yes. So yeah, I imagined, not I imaged. So I imaged, no, I imaged, no. You cannot image. You can see an image, but it's not a verb, okay? So yes, I imagined. So when you imagine, you are creating an image in your head. So again, you are creating an image in your head when you imagine, okay? Be careful with this. So actually, that is all that I have in terms of slides this week. It hasn't been a very busy week in terms of lessons, but yeah, I've been studying and working on some things, so trying to just keep on trying to get things done. Keep trying to get things done. Get more followers, get more students, help more people. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna keep trying until I do it or until I die. Hopefully the first one comes first. But yeah. So, okay, so I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. My campaigning did not work, unfortunately. But at least my best student came. So yes, I will go ahead and upload this one to YouTube. So if you want to watch my studying Japanese, honestly, I would recommend watch me struggle in Japanese, because my students know how much Japanese I can speak. I want you to look at how I struggle with Japanese, because I think that will give you a good idea of, don't worry, it's okay. Everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses in language. So just keep practicing. If you practice, so I'm doing it for a couple of reasons. One, to show you guys it's okay, don't worry about it. Just practice, that's the important thing. And second of all, so I can look back. So I'm creating a record for myself to look back at. So hopefully in 5 or 10 years, I can look back and go, I really improved. That's my hope, okay? But you have to start somewhere. So start, make your own YouTube channel. You don't have to share it if you don't want to. You can keep your videos private, which is very nice. I like that about YouTube, because you can just keep it for yourself. Keep it for yourself, put it on YouTube, just have it not, the privacy is not, it's not public, make it private. Yeah, just record it for yourself. Record it for yourself, because I think that you'll see your own results, and you'll know how effective your study has been and how much better you will feel about your performance. So I feel like it's a confidence booster. It's measuring your ability, and I'm hoping that you will feel happier. So I'm hoping to feel happier later too. We'll see what happens. But maybe I'll still be terrible in 5 or 10 years. I don't know. But I'm gonna try. Okay? Alright, and I would encourage everybody, try, do your best. If you fall, stand up and try again. It's a skill. It's a skill like any other. Okay? When you fall off your bicycle when you're a kid, you don't go, well, I'm gonna stop, trying to ride my bike. Get up and do it again, because you want to ride your bike. You want to have that freedom. You want to be able to travel around the world and speak to people. You want to, enter that university that you want, or get that job promotion that you want. These are the kind of things that, are important to people and important to your lives. So that's, it's what's important to me as well. So, yeah. All right, with that, signing out. I will see you guys next week, same time. Hopefully more people come and watch. But yeah, I know not everybody can come when it's live, but I really appreciate the support though, guys. All right. If you have any questions, please send me an email at info, that's INFO, at amy'senglishlab.com, or send me a direct message on Instagram. Yep, that's gonna do it for this week. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you tomorrow, Kazumi, and Kanchan. Please come say hi, okay? All right, thank you so much, guys. Bye.